A fitting backdrop for a game of massive significance. The stage is set, a packed house at the ready, awaiting two teams who like nothing better than to test themselves on a stage like this. The tricky part is predicting which side will outfox the other. We're live next on EA TV. And a warm welcome on what is an ideal night for football, you've got to say. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me in the commentary position is the...
Hello, welcome back to Armchair Armory, and sorry it's been a minute. I mean, I think what makes me slightly different from other YouTubers in this space is that I try to take breaks here and there, so when an international break comes along, I don't really pay much attention to it, just because most of the time it's England playing teams that in all likelihood they're probably gonna beat, although they did draw with North Macedonia on Monday. But I'm kind of like, aware of the fact that they do tend to win most of their qualifying games, and lo and behold, they've now qualified for the Euros in the summer. So there's not really much point in watching it. And to be honest, like, even in terms of Arsenal news, this time around, I don't think there's really been much going on, apart from the fact that Ødegaard played for Norway, I think on Monday, and then Jesus played for Brazil last night. So I suppose the big news from an Arsenal perspective is that those two players should be back, if not on the bench. If not starting, they should be on the bench. Excuse me. So yeah, that's positive news, I suppose. But we're mainly here to talk about Brentford, next game in the Premier League. It's going to be a tough one. I know that we performed very well against them at the Gtech Community Stadium last season, but there is part of me that's like, they are still kind of one of those mid-table teams that can beat anyone on their day, and that is what I'm mainly worried about. I'm mainly worried about the fact that their form has been okay recently. I think they've won 3 and lost 2. Probably they probably haven't been as good as they were last season, but I think that still, especially at home, they're quite a good force at home, as we found out on the first day of the season 2 years ago. But yeah, so I am a little bit worried in that sense. I think, and obviously in that time they beat Chelsea 2-0. So in their last 5 games, they beat Chelsea 2-0, which, even though Chelsea have had a kind of indifferent season so far, yeah, they performed very well against us, but they haven't kind of followed that up since then. So, yeah, I think it's still going to be tough regardless. I know that, Ivan Toney is out at the moment with the whole gambling thing. He's not due to be back until January, and there's links with him with a move away from the club. One of those clubs being Arsenal. I don't know how true that is. It's yet to be seen. But yeah, I still think they've got some dangerous players like Mbomo and I think Norgard, who's pretty good. Wisa is pretty good. So yeah, they've got some decent players that will cause us problems. And I suppose if we don't have players like Ødegaard and Jesus in the side, it will probably be more difficult to break the team down. Because one of the things that we've been struggling with, I think, this season, not only just injuries, is that we've sort of gone back a step in terms of being able to break teams down. But yeah, I mean, in general, I'm nervous about it because of what happened those couple of years ago. But at the same time, I'm like, I think we can beat them. I don't think it's impossible. Just because of the fact they've been sort of indifferent this season. I keep using the word indifferent. They've been inconsistent this season, I should say. They've been very inconsistent this season compared to last season. They're one of those teams that are just about getting by. Not quite, getting by. They can't they're not going to survive in the Premier League. I mean, they're getting by in the mid-table. They're doing well enough to be sort of mid-table. But yeah, I mean, in the last 5 times we've since they've been in the Premier League, the last 5 times that we've played them, we've won 2, drawn 1, and lost 1. Obviously, the first time they came back into the first time they came to the Premier League, they beat us quite convincingly. That was like Arteta's first full season, I think. Yeah, that brought back horrible memories. Just thinking of that. That's why I went blank for a second there. I suppose the other big news that came out was that Everton have been docked for 10 points for financial irregularities, from what I've heard. It's pretty crazy. You know, Everton are probably one of the most, since I've been a football fan anyway, they've been there in the Premier League since then. You know, in the days when Walter Smith was their manager and stuff like that, like that was when I got into football, and they've sort of been, and then, you know, the David Moyes era and all that, and they've sort of been there ever since. And it's just, at the moment, the club's a bit of a shambles, and it would be quite weird not seeing them in the Premier League next season. It's very likely now that they're going to probably get relegated. Yeah, we'll just have to wait and see. There's still a long way to go. We're only on as I'm recording this is the 22nd of November. This will be going out on the 24th. But yeah, there's a long way to go. We haven't even hit Christmas yet. So yeah, there's a long way to go, but it's looking bad for them at the moment. So, score predictions for Brentford. So the sim, or me playing as Arsenal against Brentford in EA Sports FC that you're watching, and hopefully you watch when I finish talking. That was harder than I thought it was going to be. Yes, I know it's a game, but still, it was quite hard. I don't know. I think it's going to be a tough one. But again, I'm probably going to say we'll just about do it. I'm going to say 2-1 to Arsenal. I think we sort of need to win this quite considerably, because City play Liverpool in the lunchtime kickoff at the Etihad, and then then Spurs play on Sunday against Aston Villa at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. So, you know, for City, Liverpool is probably a difficult one, and I guess, you know, Villa have also been playing quite well this season. Are probably a hard one for Tottenham. So yeah, I think we need to get off to a good start after the international break. I always say start as you mean to go on. You end the kind of match day period with a win, and then you start with a positive result after that. So I think it's very important that we get the 3 points here, because just looking at the Premier League table, because I don't look at it that often. Yeah. So we're level on points with Liverpool. If City beat Liverpool, they will be on 31. And yeah, and then if we beat Brentford, we will be on 30 at least. We will be a point behind City, at least for the evening. Oh, actually, no. Even if Spurs beat Villa, they'll only be on 29. So we'll be second for the weekend, which is pretty good. So yeah, this is why I'm saying I think it's important for us to get the 3 points. Nothing less than a win, I would say. And I don't usually say that often, but I think we're so close to kind of being in that challenging spot again with City that I think we do need to win this game. But I think we can. I think we'll probably win this 2-1. I think it's going to be a close one, but I think we'll just about do it. Yeah, so that's basically it. I need to stop sharing my screen, and I've forgotten how to do it. It's been a while. So, oh, there we go. yeah, so that will be interesting to see what happens there. But yeah, 2-1 I'm predicting. Hopefully we put in a good performance as well, because I'd say the last couple of games, apart from maybe Sevilla away, PSV at home, and Sevilla at home, I don't think we've played well. I thought we played quite well against Man United. I just think it's been a slightly inconsistent season from us so far as well. I think that's been kind of the theme of this 23-24 season, that we've been most of the top teams, apart from maybe City, have been very inconsistent. So yeah, it'll be nice to see us perform well against like a decent side. But yeah, I'm just going back and looking at where I think we've played well. The games I've seen anyway. I thought we played really well against City at the Emirates. I think we played well for the first half against Spurs. And also I remember us playing quite well at Goodison against Everton. But yeah, other than, and then those 3 Champions League games I mentioned, PSV at home, Sevilla at home, Sevilla away, or Sevilla away, Sevilla at home, have probably been our 3 best performances of the season so far. So it was nice to see us hit some kind of form in the Premier League. And the good thing is, the positive I'm trying to look at, I know there's a lot of uncertainty in the Arsenal fan base at the moment, but the message I will give, or I will leave you, if it means anything, is we've seen teams that have gone on to win titles do this time after time. I think of Chelsea in the Conte season, and in, I think, maybe the second Mourinho's season, where winning games 1-0, 1-0, 1-0 was basically what won the league. And then towards the end, that's when and you see City do it all the time. You know, they have a few negative results here and there. And then, you know, what they did last season, went on this like 13 game winning streak or something like that. Like, it can be done. And I don't even think that we've hit our best form yet. So I just hope I'm not saying that in vain and we end up like losing the next 5 or something. But yeah, hopefully we hit some form. So yeah, 2-1 is my prediction, 2-1 to Arsenal. I will be back again after the game on Saturday. So as always, until then, take care and stay safe.
Well, here's the replay, and it all starts off with that cross into the box, just begging for a teammate to get on the end of it. And he makes the finish look so easy. What a good goal that is.
Goal for Arsenal.
1-0 then.
Number 20, Jorginho.
Keane Lewis Potter. Aaron Hickey. And it took a little nick before it went over the touchline. So a throw in here. Christian Nørgaard. And support available. And he's made headway. Oh, magnificent reaction. Martin Ødegaard. He's done remarkably well to get himself forward here. Gabriel Jesus. Big chance. And he finds the net. He could hardly miss.
Well, just look at the defending here. They've made it so easy for him in the end. That's just not good enough.
So underway once more, 2-0 the lead here. Collins. Christopher Ayer. Hickey. Pinnock. Well, the defenders know they need to get tighter. In it goes! To alter the arithmetic and give them hope that they can turn this round.
Well, as you can see, he gets there first, he makes good contact with the ball and finds the back of the net. That's a decent header.
So back underway at 2-1. Tight contest here. Johan Wissa. On the ball, Jensen. Oh, he's lost possession. Can they slot it home? Oh, a really untidy loss of possession. Surely. Well, it really looked as though that was going to be another goal from him.
Well, a chance for his second there. Probably should have done a bit better there, really.
Substitution for Arsenal. Coming off the pitch, number 11, Gabriel Martinelli. To be replaced by number 19, Leandro Trossard.
And short it is. Well, another corner, hot on the heels of the last one. And they're making a change. Can someone get on the end of this? Well, as a defender, that will sit you down to the ground. Could be a chance to break here. Might be a chance here. Well, to think he only had the keeper to beat. Couldn't take the opportunity. Ayer. Here's Nørgaard. They've got to be really mindful of the time situation, attacking though they might be.
Well, the hosts have had so much of the ball in the last 15 minutes, and they've created some good chances, but time is running out, so they need to take one of them pretty quickly, you have to say.
Now can they win back possession and carve out another chance for themselves? Mbeumo. Oh, great vision. Now he must favour the cross. Took a really smart piece of defending to stop them. Teammates available. Trossard. And a wretched cross, really, over everyone. Martin Ødegaard. And now it is official. The referee brings this match to an end, and it's a victory for the Gunners.
Well, Derek, it was a tight game. Both sides had their moments and chances, but overall, they just about shaded it. A well-earned victory